got it. We got it. We're going. We're cooking. We're cooking. Fam squad, we're cooking. We're cooking so hard.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
Oh, right. We're back here. Looks like we're jumping right back in. So if you didn't know, we sprayed goo on this kid in this timeline. If you don't know anything about this game, it's a game about like different timelines and that kind of stuff, and different words having impacts on that. Right now we're on this, the MCDU. And the only option we had was fight. So right now we're fighting him. And our complete thing just failed.
As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
The end. They died.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Okay. Right, because I said, oh, we have to go do some other stuff. So I think we're going to the only one we're going back to... Oh, that's right. This story is about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby.
This was the timeline where boy did not join us because sister said he had to do chores.
He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone.
It's a hand. It's a hand.
Let me go!
Let me go!
He swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that
It's
so
a
held
hand.
fast to his
It's
leg.
a hand.
He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home.
Oh.
Chapter 3. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Grandma, everything's fine. There's this one guy who really wants to hit on you, Grandma, and just don't worry about it, okay?
This morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I'm finished jarring a mess of jams last night. Uh-huh. So that needs to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday?
Oh, Rolo had some things to do, so I just sort of poked around town.
I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tulvir at the Bag and Wag. You know, the guy who wants to fuck me hard, and I'm kind of starting to want it.
Grandma, stop talking like that.
Another for Mrs. Fari, Fratilli at the diner.
Oh, and Mr. Nooncreed? He said he wanted some more.
I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam.
Oh, wait, that's the guy.
That's the guy who wants to fuck me. Sorry, there's a lot of men in this town who want your grandma in their bed.
Jesus, Grandma.
There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Farelli and Tulver gets the ones on top.
No problem.
Off you go now while the day is still young.
Grandma, what are you doing?
Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up on me, just hear me out. I have a business proposition.
What is this old lady up to? What is this old bat up to? I'm sorry. She just has seemed like the most crazy character I've ever seen. Not ever seen. I've seen some worse ones.
That simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight.
Well, off we go. Oh, okay. Sorry about yesterday, Roxy. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So what did you find? Give me that dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Why is nobody in town? You could tell those jerks, it doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. Mr. Wadder, I trust you have time to chat?
Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly! What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about the silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day, but there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. Oh, wait, no, fucking Eris is a different voice. Sorry, I'm getting my voices mixed up. My readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular.
There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of this my family were the only thing this town cared about.
Well, things change, madam. And you know, change is a dangerous...
If you finish that thought, I will make the monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy.
My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine.
Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder.
What a bitch.
Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner.
Hey, Mrs. Look at you.
Forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bone. Is your gran not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart what happened with Eleanor. Oh. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Probably in the mutant fucking dungeon. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son. Except imprisonment. Imprisonment does a pretty good job, and that's where I'm thinking his mom is at. She is a fucking mutant.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably,
Oh yeah, let's see the here.
to the cloth, and inspected the jam.
Ah, there even has my name on them. How thoughtful.
Carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner.
Chat, I don't like this. I don't like
Memories
this
of
at
that
all.
day came flooding back.
Oh. God, they look depressed as hell. I'm ready to help, ma'am. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Miss Furrill is away. I gotta deal with the inventory before I start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Hiya, Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Wow, wonderful. Your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get for you? I'm not feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Oh. Not feeling like a burger. Tender. Chicken sandwich with bacon on top. Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tender. Nice. Do I have all the ingredients for this? Gadzooks, there snuck the wait staff.
Slapped the table and gave Luca a cheeky grin.
How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will you? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. I got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth. A sweet burger? Yeah. And top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. Every time I get into a relationship, guys, the heart wants what the heart wants, but their heart does not feel the same. But I got this. I got... Here's your order. I call it the Sweet and Stabby. Now that's a burger with bite. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. My father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Fathers always say, children are to sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I would always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Oh. Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. The silver lining is without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Cold cuts, sloppy chili. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect. Thank you. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kern has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Sure, I don't have a dad.
Daddy didn't know. Daddy didn't love me.
Hey, Don. Hey, Luca. They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Have you seen the new kid around yet?
New kid?
Yeah, coming from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this one. One of them is working for William Kern and Perpetual Harvest. And the other is working for Eris Valentine. And the Valentines present Beacon Hill's past. Perpetual Herb has petitioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations.
I can imagine.
Wait, I didn't notice this before. Oh. Sweet.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry.
No bother, no bother.
Leaned forward
I'm forgetting
and lowered it.
all of the voices I had for these people last stream, so I apologize if you were expecting the most consistent stream you've ever seen in your life. No, you're getting my stream.
I see you have something for me.
Yeah, Gran had some jam I'll give you.
Further.
Jam.
Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
And snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
These aren't jam. I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course, of course.
Leaned in for a final whistle.
Of course.
How do you keep your ice cream cold?
We keep them on ice.
Where do you get the ice from?
I don't know, somewhere cold.
How do they keep somewhere cold?
Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not?
No, I'm good.
I love Bert. I hope nothing bad happens to Bert. So far, I forgot to check. See if there's any words. Because there's still... I don't think there's a different timeline there. We're on struggle. We're looking for one word to go further in some stories with. I thought we would have gotten it there, but nope. Oh, don't worry, guys. I remember this voice. Got some jams for you, Mr. Nuncreed.
Luca, you seem chipper.
Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. How's your grandma?
So do you want your jam?
I asked how your grandma was. Oh, right, yes. Yes.
Usually Juniper drops those off herself. And I love seeing her. She's my favorite part of the week. Just seeing those ears. Stop talking weird about my grandma. I guess she's busy today, and I don't blame her for not being around you. Anyways, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case,
Snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see you. You're grand. Hey, it's our new friend that we don't know yet in this timeline.
Hey, you.
Anchovies or pineapple?
What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Well.
Oh boy, what's... Oh, it's her parents.
Hey,
What a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was telling you about.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep, we just hit it off.
Oh, really?
Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole wide world is pineapple. Oh,
And what's your new little friend's name?
Locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn. Nice to meet you.
I'm Nellie, and this is Iola. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh, yeah, Beck told me all about you.
Already feels like we've known each other for years.
So, you both can stop obsessing about me making friends.
Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends.
Oh, what does this mean about adults? I'm scared for what she's about to say when it comes to adults.
The probability of a stunted development doubles.
You know, I know plenty of people who probably had that same exact situation. You know what? I could get into a larger topic here, but I think we should just keep going.
Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight.
Dinner?
Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into trouble too much now.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton.
You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little college next to the big mansion place.
Wait, you live on the Valentine estate?
Yeah, that's the spot.
Meet me by the big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you later. Or see you there, fuck. So, yeah, it's, I'm gonna go to the treehouse real quick just to meet up with Rolo. Wait, watch your step. Oh, wait, no, it's this kid. Oh, sorry.
There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. They're the master race, you know? Master race.
I thought they were just sort of wandering about.
Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles. Their home's in your heart. Have you accepted the Lord Beetle Christ into your heart?
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. No, I haven't. That's kind of weird.
It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparation began.
You think the noise scared them away?
Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay?
Do you think that jam would make a good bait?
I guess it depends on what you're trying to catch.
At this point, anything. I'm just making sure Rolo's not here first. Yep, Rolo's not here. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, chill out and lean, dude. We're leaning for a second, guys. We're leaning. We're totally leaning. My dudes, we're leaning. Leaning all day, leaning all night. Perfect. Sorry, I'm checking a lot of stuff when it comes to the stream. I think I told you guys this is like our second ever stream on YouTube. And it's more or less because we want to see more numbers. We want to see bigger numbers. And it's a problem. I'll be frankly honest.
Yeah,
Good morning, Jeff.
what's so good about it? Another day further down the tube, if you ask me.
Come on now. It's not all bad. The festival's coming up.
The festival? Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us?
Well, it's Potential's Harvest putting on this one, and they're doing it for the whole town.
As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and the new Potential Harvest outfit
Dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and the brown banana.
But those are both garbage.
Exactly.
Oh, look, it's the telephone booth that pulled us into the underground. So I'm just waiting at this point. There we go. So who's all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there, and Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in the huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in that place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves, so it's empty and boring. Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use the same and not... Can't say some words, guys. I'm sorry. I really choose the dialogue-heavy game, and words just do not make sense sometimes. Ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. I want to know what the foul harvest is. We don't know that yet, guys. We don't. And I don't need chat members saying anything. I also need to make sure the stream's still going. So give me 1 second. She just has seemed like the most crazy anymore. This way. Perfect. Sorry, I know you guys can hear that. I just want to make sure that everything's still moving and grooving how it should be. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Oops. Where's my mouse? There we go. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle
Beck
that.
took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing. Ooh.
4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
No turning point
Ilona
here.
Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates.
Fuck yeah.
Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here.
Oh.
Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
This is a mom that just cares. Ooh, what's with the background of... okay. So, Luca, tell us about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
His eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We're fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry. Are we skipping the part where he said his... Jesus Christ, Beck! I'm sorry, are we skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move is us all a little tired.
His face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved here for work.
Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Harvest just made her their newest lead research of deep engineering. Oh! What happened to their old scientist, you wonder? She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Yep, difference. That's definitely what I would say. Torrential Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best, and other people happily throw their jobs to leave the... Ooh, this is tense. Hi there. And some people happily leave their jobs to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't.
Slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around
Wiped
here.
his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds began to rumble. We're gonna say rumble.
Began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
The roiling clouds.
Oh no! Oh, guys, the music changed. I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
That moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Luca, Nelly, you will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. I don't like the music in the background. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff's still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Okay, this is gonna be a great way to get different charms.
Into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increased amounts of chewing. Chewed for that one for 47
His
days.
hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
I know. It's weird, I know.
Down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. I might have switched up Beck's and Luca's voice completely, so I do apologize. I could listen back to the other stream real quick. Oh, wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not this exact one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. Seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Aw, shucks. Why is the house such an astral-like
Luca bent
place?
down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around. Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So, you move a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. They're always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Fucking based. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever... This game has thrown me through a lot of curveballs, and guess what? Here we go again. Here we go, guys. Raining outside. Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little was, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it at all, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I've figured out on my own, though. You gotta do anything, here. What are you doing? I don't know, something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change. Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah!
Dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival. Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you
Beck
around.
gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Oh.
Chapter 5.
Uh-huh.
Friendly feud.
Okay.
The air was
I was like, oh, great. It's not giving me a title. This can't be good.
the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Hey, Don. Tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a particular last will and testament. Particular how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon. Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find out all of this? A good reporter never reveals her sources, Luca. Okay, that's interesting. I'd better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. I'm sorry if the voices are also confusing. I'm trying to remember what I gave voices to. I probably should have done this.
Hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
She's still in town reading her book. He met
his old friend's eyes and was greeted with a nothing but ice cold heavens. This is no time for fractured friendships.
Oh boy. Excuse me, what are you doing? I'm just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit. It's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Potential Harvest because we believe in creating a better future. Yes. Yes, sir. Very much so. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do that. Our harvest awaits. Rolo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back, never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your home and you weren't there. I haven't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needs help convincing her parents that she's made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. While I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was going to be a surprise, but you took so long that the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response.
What the fuck does that even mean, man? I was
Those boys were now shouting across
trying to do some new stuff. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care about you, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, 'cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this. If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Well, yeah, at least my Pa's still What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh god. What the fuck? Oh my god. Guys? What the fuck? That's a lot. That's a fuck ton of lot. That's like a lot mixed with a lot sauce. Who said, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna make sure this kid talks about his dad." Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. It's getting real quirky around here.
Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line, but it was too late.
Luca, good night, Rolo. Dang it.
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Rolo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. If Rolo thinks I'm going to the festival with him, he can shove it. God. You know, we all have friends like that this has happened with. Chat, I don't know who's watching out there. I have my own personal bad friendship stories. I've had a few. I feel like in today's environment, especially, there's more than enough bad people out there, bad friends. Honest to God, I don't have many stable friendships. I'll just make that honest. I'm gonna have to probably repeat this story when I go back on Twitch. But it's not really a big story, but it's just something that's happened this week, and for some reason, like, it's popped into my head, and I'm like, I'm just gonna share it to the wall. I'm staring at a lovely wall right now, talking into my microphone, but hey, I'll share it with the wall. Welcome to the latest Spotluck gaming segment, sharing with the wall. No, I'm just... I don't know if this is something that commonly happens or not with a lot of people out there. I've had a lot of friends, especially recently, just cancel stuff on me. Like, I was planning hardcore for, hey, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. And I don't know if I can really consider them friends anymore because they just keep canceling on me. And I have nothing consistent ever happen. Like, the old phrase is, hey, get yourself offline because you got to meet real people in the real world. And that's very true. I don't think that anybody should live their life online because goddamn, it doesn't end well. I've done that process. But I think finding a happy medium, especially in today's day and age, is like one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I don't know. Look at the streamer. He's being deep and vulnerable right now in a game where two friends just broke up. And yeah, it hurts. You want your friends to be your friends forever, but you know there's an end date. I had a friend tell me, oh yeah, I can't lose this friend. It's somebody I've known for 10 years. And I'm like, but did you two grow apart? It's like one of the sad realities of this world. People grow apart. It's just what happens. And that's the hard part. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else is on the same page as that, but hey, we're going to just keep going. If you guys want to share more, I'm looking at chat. we'll talk. We can talk more, but I'm gonna keep the game moving. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh, that was another fucking story. Oh my god, no. I had a friend group one time that got pissed off. Okay, this is a red flag for anybody out there in Twitch chat, or not Twitch, anyone out there in chat land and listening. If your friends get mad at you for having other friends, they're not your friends. They're just somebody that wants to fucking control you. I had a group of friends that literally I told them, hey, yeah, I have these other friends. And they're like, we need to be your only friends. And I'm like, I couldn't tell if they were joking or not. I think in the end it was a joke, but it came from such a sincere place that I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Chat's open. Talk if you'd like. Oh, fuck. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you all right? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Ooh, this is a rough game. If Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. I bet Rollo still thinks I'm going to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Wait, is the only option to go back to bed? No! This fucking hurts more than I'd like to admit.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca? I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is just to sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Oh god, this game's getting real. This game's getting a lot more real than I'd like to admit. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Psh.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modeville. She said you met yesterday? What'd she say? Is she here? She just was dropping by. I told her you were taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want to bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon.
You know what? Relatable content right there. This game's also destroying me slowly. Holy shit.
He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
What?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit.
Oh, nice.
A scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them, not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar. As if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror, the doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self.
What?
Its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad. If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom?
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Can I just say, I didn't have any commentary there for that whole thing, because I think I'm just taken aback. Because, oh God, this game is really just saying,
All your choices matter, kids. Don't fuck anything up.
or else the fucking tree is gonna fucking show it. Like, I'm just imagining my own, like, hey, you chose a different outcome here, you would have gotten the girl. It's the fact that we still have break on that path that I'm very nervous about. We're not done with what this created.
Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fight about doesn't matter. But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
Woo!
But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worsts. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
A reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca.
I love you too.
Luca took
Ooh. Oh, God. Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness,
Oh, God.
he was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo.
Can I just get somebody that remembers what was happening on the other side of the tree at this point? Wasn't this where that fucking kid was about to get attacked by all the fucking drones?
A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding.
Wow.
If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
This is quite amazing. It's quite sad too. This is amazing. This is terrifying. This is yikes. This is oh boy. Oh god. Oh geesh. I don't know how this is gonna end. But I also will point out, I don't know how many pages this book has, and every single time I'm like, oh, we're getting near the end. I forget we have another path we have to go down. So let's do that. Sorry, I had to send a message real quick.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind.
What was on his mind? Nothing good.
He had to find Rollo.
He had to find Rollo, didn't he? Here we go. Back to the story. There you are. Luca, Rollo wanted to tell me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure through, you needed to buy it. If you be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, it's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. So I'm gonna go get a corn dog. Not here.
For a town that saw a few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens, no. Well, break a leg. Give me... how goes the beetle hunt?
Pretty rotten. I haven't seen it so much of an...
I don't know that word. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kern's speech. And of course, the sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. I have a bad feeling it just means death. I don't know who Mr. Parental Forbes thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. This town's still falling apart. The weather's still crummy. And this season harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fizz? I'm still going to be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad about sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Based. Ain't moving.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Wistful look. Hey Jeff, everything alright?
Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, it used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know?
I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh geesh. Oh geesh. Oh gosh. Oh geesh. Oh golly gee willikers.
Yeah, every single time.
Yep.
Wait for it.
Unexpected sound once again noted.
Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Ha ha.
There's the voice I remember for her. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the fall harvest.
I've had my doubts about parental harvest, but I must admit,
They do put on a nice party. Piper, you're actually taking a break. Wait, Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying?
I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about.
But I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books.
Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books.
True, true. So what you got in there?
Books.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You said you didn't have books. We ain't reading around here, guys. We don't want to read. Not that I'm playing a full game about reading. Not that this whole game isn't fucking about reading or anything like that. Oh, you're still asleep? I've got some questions for you. Do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Parental Harvest is trying to win over the town. Just a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first, too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of glossy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shining for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest, too. I haven't dug that deep yet. But whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. I was able to return the Parental Harvest safety suit you borrowed. What? I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now, will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This is going to harm Mr. Kern, isn't it? All you need to know is that it's good for the good of the family. Somewhere where nobody's at. Let me see if Rolo's in here. Nope, we already did that. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, well, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. What does that mean? It means most public works are handled independently. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking. Emergency services. Hey, Luca. So you're done at the library? Oh, nothing.
He looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all. He's in the library. I was wondering where Rolo was at. He's at the library. Let me just make sure. I don't think I've ever went up here. Oh, hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
All became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Who was Griffin? Who was Griffin? Guys, who was Griffin? Who the fuck was Griffin? The library is somewhere quiet.
Hiya, Luca.
Eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle.
Fucking hell.
The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you?
Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Oh, Planet Parful, you may take issue where the fifth king dies. You'll need a tissue.
Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you?
No, it's okay. Let me figure it out.
All right, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. If you decide you want a hint, that offer still stands.
If I'm right, if I remember this correctly.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
I can sure try to do that. Is it more like a gruffer voice? I need to actually probably look up a clip of what Morbius sounds like. Let me just look it up real quick. Morbius best moments. Ha ha ha. Wait, no, I think I gotta remove the ha 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 ha. Here. Okay, I think I get how Morbius sounds. He sounds cool. That's all I remember. Okay, I'll do that with the next I'll do with that with the special guest if it's anything to go off of. Once you,
I'll just grab a different one.
this should be it. This should be it. I'm not stupid.
Ah, you found it.
His book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, Issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it.
Well, apparently, he traded Jeffrey for this purple light bulb.
Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo.
Now let's see here.
Otto began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it.
Grift in grub cart. Griffin? Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack shack.
Oh, brilliant.
I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. One of the chat people are asking me how's the game. So far, oh god, oh geesh, I'm scared what happens next. Okay, so in half of the timeline on this left-hand side, it's been all about friendship. I know you wouldn't guess that with Warehouse of Horrors, but this side here, has ended literally in the worst shit you could possibly imagine. This one has a guy stuffing the kid into the fucking phone booth right there. So I really like this game. I'm having a lot of fun. Griffin's grub cart. I think that's down here. No. I think maybe... I forget which person's Griffin. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't remember who Griffin is. Are you Griffin? Oh, yeah, that's Griffin. Never mind. Hey, Griffin. Did Rollo come?
Luca could finish his sentence. Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh. I'm sorry, there's a lot of characters in this game, and I can't even keep the voices fucking straight. Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Ugh. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Aimed at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on.
He shook off the bits of corn dog.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. I think I know where we're going. I figured this one out. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kid have some fun. Fine. But Rollo owes me one.
His hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task of friendship brings. See what? That wasn't so hard. Hard. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Your task of friendship brings. Good luck, Luca. What is that referring to? What is... Oh, balloons! Oh, hi, Rolo! Hey. Hey. Did you find that comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Aww. Oh, that just... Sorry, I just thought of something. One of the options was flight. Oh, no. Oh, that unlocked another one. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got mad at you. Dang it, you were supposed to be... Let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still, my turn. I felt like if you need some new friends to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as
Oh. Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try and find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We probably could sneak into the parental HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I've been wanting to go get some work done at the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. I mean, it completely almost screwed us over. Well, no, it did. It did screw us over in a timeline. Did you hear? After Mr. Kern's gives his big speech, they're going to have the first annual big catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies to catch, I'm a shoo-in. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. Letter?
Some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Wait, what?
Honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
Huh?
We both have. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried everything I've done. I did for you. I hope someday you can accept.
What does she mean by that?
Love, Gran.
Love, Gran. I love you too, Gran.
Folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to all the trouble just to apologize. I know, but you'd been looking forward to the festival for weeks, and I ruined everything with my big mouth. This was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rollo.
Luca was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice, was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
This was untrue.
What?
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Guys, look, it's about to get weird again. Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
Fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
What?
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Huh?
A shockwave of cold tore through the room.
What?
Unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship.
Oh.
Separated by malevolence beyond reason.
What the fuck?
The story ends on this melancholy scene in a silent treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets sits a pair of friends, alone, together for the rest of time. The end. No, it can't be the ending.
No, it can't.
It simply can't.
It can't be. It actually can't be.
Won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Well, give me a second, guys. I have to take a pee. I'm moving around in my seat. I'll be right back. Give me 5 seconds. Okay, I'm back from taking a piss. That was necessary. Oh my god, I feel better. I was moving around way too much. Hi there. Did I miss anything while I was taking a piss? All I see is still Wax Penguins production saying I'm a fake fan. I'm going through this game for the first time, guys. Okay, so let's keep on this route and go back to break. We're gonna go break and see
Luca
where this
began
comes.
to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
And we're back. Sure, you can meet Rollo. You're not going home. Fuck, that's Rollo's voice. You're not going home? No, I promised Rollo I'd tell him about.
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bud. We're thick as thieves now. If it's juicy secrets, you gotta tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
So, you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spike gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners, it even smells shady.
The wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decayent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Yeah. Guys, it's the hazmat guy. That's Eris Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Oh, of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means taking some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostility. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone is in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect anything less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can wait to see the look on that rude cur's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wait a minute. Sorry, I now have to struggle. Sorry, really wanted to make sure of that definition there. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why are you doing this all? Why are you doing all this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Ah, family!
Son of a bitch, Gran!
A chill ran down Luca's spine.
Wait! Gran fucking... So wait, Gran grabbed...
His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival.
I don't need lessons in rusing suspicion.
Curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Oh, I'm so happy we did that route first. I'm so happy we did that route first. Oh my god.
Big ears you have. Luca sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. You were so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit. That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out. Lead the way.
For the last time, there's nothing to worry about.
Of course we're not worried.
Ford finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Is that even different art, or are those just different? Like, it looks like one's just out further than the other, right?
Just doing it.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's.
Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
God, I wish that foxy grandma was around. If there's nothing you need to know, you'll know it.
Absolutely. If you just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash.
Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
Well, and would you like my eternal soul as well?
Clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Hi, Mr. Nuncreed.
Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give them a good sharp bop right in the kisser. You know, I just want to fucking beat the shit out of those guys. They were goddamn fucking awful.
Oh, Gran tells me just to keep away from the clipboards.
That's good. That's good. She's a smart woman. And breasts like you've never seen them. Your Gran's a smart lady, Luca. Tits, fantastic as well. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark out to wander on your own.
I better not dilly-dally. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the parental Harville folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival.
It's all coming together quite nicely.
Couldn't have done it without you.
A half-hearted shrug.
I'm not sure about that.
Nonsense! That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. I'd love to thank her personally.
Yeah, she has been indisposed of lately.
She doesn't much like me, does she?
Oh no, that's not at all. She's just been busy.
Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if she could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair, and we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines.
My father was a great man. My sister, fucking bitch.
You're damn tune he was.
Locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine's family, present company included.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr?
Call me William. Ask away.
William, why are you doing all this?
Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party.
Not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Parental Harvest so interested in helping Beacon Pines?
You know what I love most about the agricultural business? Seeds.
Seeds?
Yep, little bundles of potential.
Glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat seeds right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special.
You see potential here?
Undoubtedly. The seeds of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge.
And the right leadership, of course.
Oh.
Good night, Mayor Valentine. I'm so worried about this man. So... Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So, your buddy Rollo, right? Like? Rollo, he's Rollo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the fowl harvest. It's about damn time you tell me about this fowl. Oh my god, yes! It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay, there used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Almost everyone in this town either worked for the Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Okay, do you think the green stuff is the reason Sharper died? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water or the air or the soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot. What happens? And no one knows why. Nope. I take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick? Yep. For some reason, their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Parental Farms came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels, one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. We'd better get going. Oof. Okay. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
His head with pride.
So wait, now you're okay with this, Rollo? You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for the test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. The Among Us noise! It's the Among Us noise! He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Okay, I gotta look if Lavish unlocks anything. Let's hit the target. Oh. God dang it. This is gonna be fun. Good bang shot. Good bang shot. Oh no, this one moves. This one fucking moves. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeffrey who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are you sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca, you promised to fill me in on about the Valentine warehouse.
Sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters. I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled up in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They got let go and ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. Or fuck it. Oh, our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town, and their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged, but she definitely is hiding something. Maybe. Your gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. See, the jam is starting to become a fucking red flag to me. I don't know why, but the jam just seems weird and I don't like it. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months ago back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your gran before? Not. Okay, crazy theory, and it might come into play in like the next hour or so. I have no clue. But crazy fucking theory here. The Gran's his mom. His mom got the weird ooze on her and grew out all that hair. Just like how in one of the storylines. Yeah, okay, this is getting really intense, guys, and I don't know how I feel about this. It'd been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are you sure your gran's on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying, it sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, folks always bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Chapter 6.
Secret lair.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
What time is it? I'm coming. Give me a second. Rolo, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Jokes all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear. Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Whoa, very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Or perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Ah!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe it's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps the fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to the ashes. Okay. I'm gonna stop you there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah. The closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Looks who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and husk it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the latch.
Realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
All right, Rollo. It's your time to shine. Oh, yes. I'll call upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let's just yank out this random teacup and...
One of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click. The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Seems like Gran's been doing some remodeling. Dude, Only two types of people have secret lairs: evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do you think she is? We're about to find out. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this can't be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
And caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began looking through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the permanent scholar and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
Page and mind holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malice. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of the muscle and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Miss Wilby just a few days ago. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nooncreed's name. Wait.
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
You mean all of the people with brown text boxes? There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his house has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So, it might be related to something else?
More pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast, and with his wife's passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exhilarated by the loss, enough is enough. I need to make matters into my own hands.
Staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What does he mean? Enough is enough. How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Slammed the drawer shut. A spider web of string connected photos of people from that interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? 'Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town out of the kindness of her heart. She puts little symbols by some of them. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Nooncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My moms are both here. Both with question marks. Guess Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out? Mr. Kern has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. What do we have here? Barricles marked caution explosion. And jar jam? Jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is this grand making? Oh. She wouldn't have had me walking around town delivering bombs, right? Only one way to find out.
Casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam. He
Huckleberries.
smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar and ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rollo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratzlow. A grand jam grand. It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So, more of a bomb shelter than a bomb, am I right? They're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Looks like there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of town, and it follows...
Carefully traced the path with his finger.
It leads right to...
Dropped down at the end point.
Town Square. That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rollo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path or the map has the same symbols as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure? A real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival? Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will gather near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door, which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became stacked overhead. Creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
They're gonna so be exposed here, guys. This is bad. This is bad. This is really, really bad.
It stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello?
The final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
Shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh? Guess it's
Rollo
nothing.
shifted suddenly.
God damn it, Rollo.
Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
Too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flamin' chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo. Mysterious, creepy man. Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me or not, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Scrambled to the hunched figure
What?
on the ground, pressing his fingers to the man's neck. He sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked
As
out
Beck
cold.
flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolvier?
Chapter 7.
Oh, I really thought this was about to be a breaking point. Okay, we got this.
Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
They ran the classic good cop. I didn't think this was going to be where we actually had a break. Chat, what do you think? Chat, I'm going to put this up to you. I'm going to start with chill, probably. We haven't had just a pipeline one in a while where it's just like, oh yeah, we're dead. We'll go chill.
On the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
Looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming
Oh wait, I know this voice. Sorry. Howdly doodly there. Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was a big mistake. Luca, what are you doing on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault really, Rollo. Just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Harlem a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolvier, why were you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah? So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just, all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes,
Gestured to the corner.
barrels of explosive. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
To Rollo and Beck.
Shit. I pressed the wrong button.
This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the binding. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This all makes sense.
He edged
Sense in time.
imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past
Kids
indeed.
had even noticed his movement. Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought to
Punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the
light. Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked it.
Mr. Tolliver's
down
muffled
here.
voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is all for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there and let the adults handle this.
At each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. They'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
Yeah, not at all.
Drawing board.
Okay, so we at least are having the tree grow again. We still have over here with fight, and we have here with hard. Oh wait, I had to get hard from the other. Okay. I like the chapter, the little chapter, A Beginner's Guide to a Hostile Interrogation. Yeah. Let's go hard.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
Hard.
Brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping pile without even looking at his captive. He began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr. Tulliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained
Tolliver?
motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
Grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and...
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Hold on. Let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I never needed another way.
Hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't even...
Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran. Gran.
Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good lord.
Head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No. You've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's where...
His voice faded to a whisper.
Fuck. Sorry, guys. Something just fell. Give me a second. And find different clips at a different point. Hi there, chat. Sorry about that. That was my bad. When things start falling, you gotta fix it right then or there, or else you never get it done. That was not fun. How is everybody else going? Okay, we're back. We're back and better than ever. where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug?
Mr. Tolliver passed out cold. Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
I think at the next break, I might call it a night. Damn, Rollo. I think you went too hard on him. What did you say, the source? It's where the town begins? We need more information. Yeah, but we'd better not push Mr. Tolliver any further. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It just got set up from the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything there must be just a bunch of fluffy to glorify themselves. Oh god, there's a lot of dust in the air. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kondo can help us find it. Let's just get some answers. Guys, I might call it quits there. I'm on the more, like, hey, we've made it a far way, but I don't know if I can finish this game tonight. I'm gonna be honest, my voice is getting tired. And that falling, I need to kind of get it better situated. So I will call it a night there. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. It's been a lot of fun. But I do want to get that all fixed up and that kind of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys next time around. Sound good? Okay, bye-bye.